We are going to start off this reading by saying that you are going to be so happy today. Your life is going to be full of love with your heart and your soul, and you're going to feel so abundant today. I got a couple downloads last night during my sleep. I feel like you're preparing for a new opportunity into your life, potentially by cleaning your home or just organizing anything in your home right now. Because essentially your home is you. And you're preparing for new guests to come in. You're preparing for new opportunities to come in. How beautiful is that? We're going to do a light and shadow reading because I feel like we need to release some energy here in order for us to feel all of this happiness and all of this abundance that we are going to feel for the rest of the day. Okay? What is your light energy? The Hierophant. Okay. You definitely hold your cards close to your chest. You're very secretive in that way. I believe there's some things that you just choose not to tell people. And honestly, that's a good thing because staying silent is more strategic in that way. People become more successful in that way because they don't let people taint their thoughts in that way. They achieve what they want and they go for it. So I think that's why the Hierophant is in the light position here, because you don't let people get in your way of your dreams. You know what to go after. You have ambition, you have motivation. And even when everyone is telling you no, you say yes. And then you just stop telling people because then you're like, I'm not letting them get in the way of my dreams. What is your shadow? Spirits, what is this person's shadow? It's a very clear sky this morning. So I feel like you are very transparent in the plan that you want to set for yourself. Your shadow is the Two of Wands. I feel like you're having issues with picking a choice, choosing. But you already know what that choice is in your mind, especially with the Hierophant being in your light position. So with the shadow, I feel like you're having doubts about this choice that you have to make or that's coming up very soon. You have hope about it though. There's hope. You're saying, yes, I'm going to have these doubts. Yes, I'm going to have these fears, but I'm going to leave this behind. I'm going to leave plan B behind because plan A is what I truly desire and is what I should be hoping for. It's what I should keep dreaming on. Where are you growing? What's the life lesson? Okay, the Five of Swords. So you might feel like some people just tear you down in ways that you don't necessarily agree with. You love them, but you're starting to essentially close yourself off from these people. And I don't know who these people are. This might be a best friend. This might be the person that you're in a relationship with. Maybe there's something you haven't told them that you want to keep close to your chest. I know I keep saying that, but you have secrets. There are secrets here that are being revealed very soon. I don't know if you're ever going to tell them, but you're going to keep trekking along on whatever this is. You're learning to stay silent in those thoughts because silence is success. So maybe you feel beat up by a couple other people or you beat them up and they're going their separate ways. Not like physically, it's just like you just feel exhausted mentally with whoever these people are. Maybe you're leaving a career behind, maybe you're leaving a relationship behind, or both. But that's where you're growing. What needs releasing here, Spirit? This Tower. I think you're going through like doomsday thoughts, doom scrolling thoughts, like checking inboxes heavily, thinking like, when is this going to happen? When am I going to receive this opportunity? Because that's the download I'm getting. You're preparing for an opportunity to arise. But at the same time, we don't want to expect things. We have to let them come to us. We have to attract them because we are magnets in that way. That's how energy works. Energy doesn't attach to other energy. When another energy feels desperate, feels insecure, vulnerable in that way, right? We want to be confident in who we are at this moment. We want to expand ourselves because we're grounded in that way. We don't want to have chaos in our lives. No one wants to have chaos in our lives. That's what the Tower is. This is the energy that needs to be released. I feel like you have all of these spiraling thoughts going on and anxiety that's going on. And because you're going through these challenges, you're going through feelings that you're not sure how to move through. You're not getting the sign that you want. You're not getting the clarity that you want. You're not getting the confirmation that you want. But Is it what you need? Is any of this what you need right now? Because you have the burning desire to be successful, to have this new opportunity in your life, to be fulfilled in all the ways possible. So, what's the next step forward here, Spirit? Because we need some real advice. The Hermit. We have 3 major arcana cards out of the 5 of this reading. And that to me is saying, like, whatever this is, it's heavy on your mind. It's heavy in your being. And Spirit is saying that you need to take some real time to yourself. Because you're taking care of a lot of other people. It's happening very obvious in your life. You want to slow down. You want to make moments in your life that show Spirit that you're working through this, whatever this is. Of course it's challenging because we're humans and we are programmed a certain way whenever we're born. But when we die and when we go through those fears and all of those things about death, we go through the same thoughts again. We go through revelations in that way. So maybe we need to self-reflect, and maybe we need to kill our ego a little bit with what our real desire is here. Because is the desire here to make a lot of money? Is that the desire? Money changes lives in that way. But you have to have a good relationship with money if that is what you so desire. You have to change your thought patterns about everything. Everything. So, are you going to be happy today? Yes, because we choose to feel that way. We choose this emotion for ourselves. So let's pull an oracle card to kind of clarify this whole thing here. Pull it from my oracle card deck that I made. What message does this person need to hear? Wow, I even shuffled the deck, the Love Leopard. The Love Leopard is kind of about like wild, impulsive action here, chasing after what you truly desire, what you're passionate for in life, what you want. And this is a love card, right? It's the Love Leopard. It came out yesterday in the career reading, and it turned into a love reading. And I think this is more so today about loving yourself for who you truly are, who you want to be. Sometimes when you grow up in certain situations, it's hard to truly love yourself. It's hard to truly feel grounded in that way. When you have the impulse to do something that everyone's telling you no, and you're saying, fuck yeah, then fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Don't listen. Don't listen. But also, watch your ego. Watch that ego, because it's playing a lot right now. It's heavy in this energy. Can we have another card, Spirit? The Severing. Necessary endings are coming out. Wow. Yeah. You're ending a chapter here. It's definitely happening. Crows might be significant for you right now as well. Let's read about the Severing. This is about truth, release. A released truth from necessary endings, okay? Let it die so you can live. This card comes like a blade through illusion, clean, cutting, and necessary. You may be facing a loss, a breakup, or the closing of a chapter that once felt eternal. And while grief is natural, don't mistake this ending for punishment. The severing arrives when you're finally strong enough to let go of what you once clung to out of fear, habit, or hope it should change. The Grim Reaper here isn't evil, just honest. The crows in the corners don't bring death, they carry transformation. This is the moment you choose liberation over stagnation. It might hurt, but there is fierce mercy in letting something die so you can live. Don't delay the inevitable. The longer you hold on, the longer you bleed. Cut ties, cut cords, cut through the bullshit, and walk away like you mean it. I forgot I wrote this, and I'm like, damn. So, what ending have I been avoiding out of fear, and what truth would I finally feel if I faced it? We should ask ourselves these questions. That's a lot right there. That's heavy. That is heavy. Let's see if there's any other oracles that want to come out right now for this message. I started this off by saying we're happy, right? And I think I started off that way because now that I've seen this reading, we have control of our feelings. We don't have control of our life. And if we're going to feel happy, well, by golly, we're going to be happy. No matter what you're going through right now, you're going to be happy. You can appreciate the small things in your life right now and look at it that way. Just think of yourself as a magnet. all day. You're a magnet for whatever you want all day today. This is going to be your goal today. You are a magnet. Called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. It's time to move towards this goal that you want in life. And yeah, you're going to go through all of these challenges, of course. But you need to self-reflect on why you're really doing this and what the point is about it. What's the point? Because if it's for a true higher calling, then you don't need to have any doubts or fear about it, baby. Because you're being called. And you're answering that call. Maybe you need to do some like light bathing, which is basically laying in the sun, grounding with the earth and meditating with the sun. But yeah, it's very activating. It's transmitting energy. So if you need to feel more like a magnet, that's how you can do that today. Let's look at the Forest Tarot. Spirits, what's the outcome of all of this? The Seer. So yeah, you're going to see things for what they are, what they truly are. You're going to see people act in ways that you've never seen act in that way before. You're going to be like, why are they acting like this? What's going on? I thought we were connected. I thought we were bonded in that way. But Spirit's telling me that there are people in your life for a season, and that's that. Maybe you thought they were going to be in your life forever. Maybe they're family, like maybe they're a part of your blood family. Maybe they're part of your adopted family. But there's someone in your life that's not going to understand truly what you're doing. And it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but you need to self-reflect in this way and say, I'm going to do what I'm going to do because I was called to. And if they can't understand that, then that's the ending of this chapter with them. You're becoming more powerful in this way, though. You used to let people walk all over you, and now you're taking that moment and you're saying, that, baby. I'm doing what I want. I'm doing my life. So you have a double mission here. You're channeling and uplifting humanity in whatever this opportunity is that you want. You are a soul who has a double mission to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. I think we need to pray. So let's pray. Dear spirits, I call upon the Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through the collective. Let us be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source, and let us channel in a way that also serves us. So you might be another reader as well. I love that. Spirits, any other messages for this person at this time? Honor, the snake plant. So have honor in what you're doing. It's obviously meant for a higher purpose. Be proud of yourself for that. Be kind and patient with yourself. You are the greatest adventure ever devised by nature. I saw this, I don't know what I saw the other day, but basically it was like humans adapt far more than animals do because of our consciousness and our subconsciousness. Success doesn't happen until you reach rock bottom. That's why so many people quit. When you do reach rock bottom, or you reach at a point that you feel is low in your life, that's when you know that true breakthrough and true transformation are coming through. So keep that faith. Keep that faith, baby. I know it's hard right now. It's so hard, but the bridge card is coming out. And I'm telling you, this new opportunity is coming through, and they're going to grab your hand and give you and pull you in and give you a big, big hug, okay? Because the sun is on the other side, and we just have to get through this rough patch in our life right now. That's what I'm feeling. This is number 4. Also, I've been seeing a lot of 4s lately. This is a moment of connection. Love comes from you. The universe extends its loving hand with the whispers that says, open your heart. When you close your heart, the person who suffers the most is you. So connect, communicate, and be open to this opportunity. You're already prepared for it. Your subconscious is prepared for it. It's just now that your consciousness is here and it's realizing all of these feelings that you're going through, it's becoming overwhelming. It's becoming anxiety. It's becoming into things that you don't want for yourself right now. So I think it's important to transmute this energy and to meditate on this energy and to just tell yourself that I'm one happy motherfucker, okay? All right, babies. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked these cards, that's where the Love Leopard and the Severin came out. If you like these cards, you can support me with the pre-sale link that I have in my bio on my Etsy shop. I always get intuitive, insightful readings every time, and I learn more about myself through it every time. That's it. All right. I love you guys. Bye.